Hey guys, Michael Furlong here for Real Life at 180 Degrees. We were talking about sex and dating. Now, in the last video, I shared that dating isn't really mentioned much in scripture. However, I illustrated that the time you spend with the dating and the courting, it's a time to show your partner what kind of a partner you'll be, what kind of spouse you'll be. It's also a time to show your future in-laws how you will support and provide for their daughter or husband, however it is. I use this Jacob working for Laban to illustrate this. Now we see a similar of support parallel in Exodus 21 verses 2-6, where it says that if a Hebrew servant offers himself as a servant, he is to go free after working for 6 years. The seventh year is called a Sabbath year, which is a year of rest. If he comes alone, he is to leave alone. But if he comes with a wife and child, he can leave with that wife and child. But if while he is a servant in those 6 years, he is given a wife to have children with, only he is allowed to leave on the seventh year. But now in verses 5 and 6, it says, verses 5 and 6 says, but if the servant declares, I love my master, and I love my wife, and I love my children, and do not want to be parted, or do not want to go free, the master is to take the servant before the judges, and that servant will become a servant for life. So again, it's this idea of provisions. If the servant already had a wife and child, the owner has no right to that wife and child. Now, on topic of female servants, this is interesting. You can read about that in verses 7 to 11. But in verses 9 to 11, it says this. It says, if he selects her for his son, he must grant her the rights of a daughter. If he, being the son, marries another woman, he must not deprive the first one of food, clothing, and marital rights. Again, we see the provision. If he does not provide her with these things, she is to go free without any payment of money, so she doesn't have to pay for her freedom. So I chose to add this to the whole dating series to show this idea that your dating should mean something. It's not just about, having fun, casually hanging out, whatever, right? Like Jacob, he spent that time showing himself to Laban, showing himself to Rachel on what kind of supporter and provider he will be. All right, so that's it. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Have a good day. Bye now.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together.